Hello guys. Recently I've been working on this project which has a lot of foliages and vast landscapes. As you can see, there are a lot of details in the scene and there will be even more details. So what I've been looking for is that how I can make this run as smooth as possible, and at the same time how can I have the best quality possible. So what I've encountered is that you can't simply build the lighting to the light maps like these build options, and you can neither use GPU light maps or building lighting. That simply doesn't work because there will be a lot of light maps and you can't put them all. It will be like hundred of gigs. I'm not really sure, but it will be a lot of uh, the size will be too big. So what I found is that you need to have everything in dynamic mode. So all the lighting you will have in your scene will be like dynamic. That's it. And uh, Skylight should be dynamic as well. So to make things look better, you should do some things in here. So the first thing I want to show you is that go to the project settings, rendering, and under the rendering tab, you should check this one out. Generate mesh distance fields. This is really important. Check this one out, and it will ask you to restart the editor and restart the editor. The second thing is to actually check this one out and check this one out, then restart. There's no need for doing anything else. Screen space global illumination. It's just a simple, very limited global illumination method to make things look even more real, you know. so so after restarting the editor, you should have a lot of options here. First off, in the Skylight, you will have an option called distance field ambient occlusion. Of course, you should have post-processing volume, and there are a lot of options in there. Uh, we'll get there in a minute. So in the Skylight, go to the distance field ambient occlusion, and if you want to visualize how it looks, go to the show, visualize, and yeah, distance field ambient occlusion. Yeah, this is where what it gives us. It is really good, and it's yeah, okay. Just play out with the values. It's good. It's just an ambient occlusion technique, which is always really good to have. So I feel really bad here. So the next thing that I want to show you is go to the post-processing volume, and under the tab of global illumination, you should at least have a little bit of indirect lighting intensity. Not as much, it's just like last touches, a simple touch where most of the times only you will understand the difference, but it's worth a shot. The next thing you should do, go to the foliage, and what I'm going to ask you is to click on these and go to the yeah, there's an option under instance settings called effect distance field lighting. This is unchecked by default, so you should check this one out, and this makes a huge difference in your scene. Trust me, this is really important. It's like a fake light map that has been built. You know, it's really important. You should have this, but not on all of your assets because it will get things heavy and stuff. So on the assets that are most important in the scene, like big trees, like the grass, the main grass that's covering the ground, and you should play with this out. You should play with all your assets and see how it looks, see your performance. You can always check your performance by show FPS, and You can always check your frame rate out, or you can always go to the stats to check whether everything is okay or not. Um, so this is it. Yeah, the other thing that I wanted to show you is that I've downloaded everything from Quixel Bridge. This is really good. I mean, LODs are set and you're completely ready to go. But one thing you have to set is the call distance. You should have at least a minimum and a maximum amount of distance for your call trigger. Use this option. This will really help you. I want to keep this video as short as possible. It's going to already be too long, so I'm just going to tell you that use this option. This is really important. Just search it out in Google or YouTube or anywhere that you want. Yeah, that's it. Cheers, guys.